So today I want to talk about the continue last time the prediction. We'll start from red and we'll go through the green, colorless, lands. If we have more time, we'll go through the multicolor ones, but that will take a lot of time. So in between those two, I will talk about the Japanese alter art planeswalkers, and we'll talk about their art, the artists, and which one you really should look. In my opinion, you really should look into. You know, the Japanese planeswalker part is probably the what I really want to talk about a lot. And if we have more time, we're gonna play a little bit of Magic then in Arena. So let's start with the red, shall we? Okay, so we start with this Invader. It's Zombie Minotaur Warrior, 3-mana 2/2. As long as your turn, it has first strike. Pay 1, sacrifice another creature, gets +2/+0 until end of turn. So you know I really seen a lot of sacrifice another creature mechanics. I was thinking about where are those tokens coming from. Like, you don't want to kill your main cards, right? Where are those tokens coming from? Then I realized, oh, you can actually use a mass, right? So there's two ways of using a mass. The one is that building it really high, right? Having a lot of counters on it, and then you do the enchantment, the black enchantment stuff, give it a lifelink or some kind of like flyers and stuff. Give it flyer, give it like manas, trample and stuff. So that's one way of playing a mass. The other method to play army is that just keep it 1/1. Keep it 1/1 and sacrifice it to gain extra value. Then you amass again. So you want to sacrifice your 1/1, then you amass get another 1/1 on the same turn, but on two different main phase, right? So I would say this is a little bit aggressive. First strike, you kind of wish your opponent doesn't have. I mean, it's kind of cool. It's like a combat trick here, but your opponent already know it's a 4/2 first strike, kills any full health creature. Of course, it's on your turn, so it's a little bit of aggressive. Yeah, it's pretty aggressive, you know. But you really want a great opener, right? So I would say it's like in the middle, or like even not that good. Yeah. I mean, all the cards people say, I seen the reviews and people say it's bad, not because the card overall is bad. If a card overall is bad, probably some vanilla cards, but this card has its usefulness, right? In certain situation. But the issue is that those circumstances come really rarely, you know. So it's really difficult to pull off. That's why they are. So normally we'll talk about their general value on the normal condition. So 3-mana 2/2, first strike on your turn. That's what people say it's kind of bad, right? Oh, by the way, the draft seem updated. I've seen a little bit of changes, but we're gonna look at them in more detail as we go through the red list. Blind Blast, 2 on the red, instant, deals 1 damage to target creature. That creature cannot block this turn. Draw a card. I don't like this, you know. That reminds me of the cosmetic wave or something. Wait, well, not cosmetic, cosmotronic, cosmotronic, right? Cosmetic. What was that all about? There's no draw a card part, but you. Oh my god, this card is. I don't want to play this, you know. I don't want to play this. Yeah, it's a little bit higher. So you deal 1 damage, and that creature cannot block this turn. This is another aggressive card, right? But you pay 3 to do that. That's a little bit too much, I feel like. Well, I feel like it's a little bit too much. 3 mana. If it's 2 mana, that would be pretty cool. Oh, that's why it's a common? I don't know if it's like power creep or something. Bold Bend. Instant. This spell costs 3 less to cast if you control a creature with power 4 or greater. Change the target of target spell or ability with a single target. change the target of target spell. So it's not, you cannot use this as a what? As a counter spell, right? You can use it as a redirect removal spell, right? So if your opponent plays some kind of like a, what's it called? Any removals, you both bend. But it costs 4, right? It's only great if you cast it for 1. That's for sure. It's very narrow. You need to counter your opponent's direct spell, right? So like, the effect of this card is really good, but unfortunately it's really narrow, right? So I think they rate it still a little bit higher because of the pure power of this card. Think about it, if your opponent plays a removal spell and you instant this one out, if you actually happen to get a 4 or greater power creature, they pay 1 only. You pay 1 only and you kill their creature instead. How great can that be, right? That would be so neat. And it changes the target of ability as well. That's pretty cool. Okay. Bond of Passion, 6 mana, 4 in the red. Sorcery can control target creature until end of turn. Until that untap that creature, gains haste until end of turn. So it's like Act of Treason. Bond of Passion deals 2 damage to any other target. Wait, so you pay extra 3 to do 2 damage? That's even worse than Act of Treason, right? You have to pay that a lot. The reason why I love Act of Treason more is that you have flexibility to play other spells to solve the problem. But this one deal 2 damage for 3. I don't like the card. Wow, it's actually higher? Are you serious, man? So basically, I think the only reason they do this is like deal 2 damage for extra and cost 3 more. Because they are in the same card, right? How's this card much better than Act of Treason? I would sideboard Act of Treason, but would you main deck this? 156 at this point is like main deckable, right? I highly doubt. I will rate this a little bit lower. Oh, you do 2 damage to face? That's turn 6, my friend. Burning Prophet. 1 in the red for a 1/3 human wizard. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn, then scry 1. Now, wow, that scry 1 part is really good. So the more I look into this play non-creature spell thing for Izzet, the more I feel like cards like this is a must-have. You know, you want to scry and you keep getting those non-creature spell going, right? So I would rate this one higher. Top 100 maybe? Wow. Of course it's higher, but it's common. Is that the reason? I feel like this card is really strong. Chain Whip Cyclops. 5 mana 4/4. 3 in the red, target creature cannot block this turn. 5 mana 4/4 and target creature cannot block. And 3 in the red. That's kind of good, right? It's not that good, but mediocre. I don't think it's like much higher than anything. Yeah, it's good, but that's it. Chandra Fire Artisan. You see all those red cards right here? They're all going towards a little bit aggressive part. And you use this to tap their biggest creature. You take their biggest creature as like you redirect their countermeasure stuff, right? Especially this, right? Especially this. Like a theme here now. Okay, Chandra. Fire Artisan. 2 on the red, 4 loyalty counter. Whenever 1 or more loyalty counters are removed from Chandra, Fire Artisan. She deals that much damage to target opponent or planeswalker. Or go face or deals damage to planeswalker. Wait, removed. How do you remove counters? Just -7 here? Why not just add, man? Add would be crazy. Exile the top card of your library. You may play this turn. Well, it's like... This is like some kind of... What's it called? Light up the stage, right? Exile the top 7 cards of your library. You may play them this turn. Is this crazy? I guess for a non-creature deck this may be good, but... Exile the top 7 cards of your library face up, right? So your opponent can play around it. If you're going for some kind of non-creature sorcery or instant, especially instant, right? Whenever one or more loyalty counters are removed, I think why it rated this high is because of the +1 ability. So it's like you play extra card. You can play extra card. That's why Theater of Horrors is good. That's why Light Up the Stage is good, right? So makes sense. But this part you really want to get this done, right? Can you protect Chandra by herself? I see a lot of like planeswalker cards in this set that can protect itself. I think I kind of want to see those cards more, you know. I would consider this one a little bit lower, but it's definitely a must-have for any green stuff. I mean, why look at this color and set green? Okay, Chandra's Pyro Helix. 1 the red for instant. Chandra's, okay, it deals 2 damage divided as you choose among 1 or 2 creatures. Oh, that card is good. Oh, this card is good. You kill 2 1 health creature, and you kill 1 2 health creature. Hoo, instant, man. Oh, this card's good. Yeah. Oh wait, wait. Oh, I see. That's how you rate that's how you rate commons. I feel like this card's really good. Okay, the Triumph. We know this one. Deal 3 damage and to target creature or planeswalker opponent controls. Deal 5 damage instead if you control planeswalker. This is like a... If you have a Chandra, this is like a much better summary judgment, right? That's really cool. Cyclops Electromancer. 5 mana 4/2. Wait, another 5 mana 4/2? Is this can this be a Raptor Demon? No, right? Okay, when it enters the battlefield, it takes X damage to target creature and opponent controls, where X is the number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard. You know what? This is another must-have, I feel like, for any non-creature deck, you know. 5 mana 4/2 removes a creature. That's much better than any other 5/4/2 that's like... I remember there's a 5/4/2 green card that draws a card, and there's a Raptor Demon, discard your opponent's card. But this is like tempo, right? This is pure tempo. I like it. I like it, yeah. Demolish. Destroy target artifact or land. 4 mana? I don't know. Do you really want to sideboard this to kill like Bahelian too? Of course it's the last, it's like the worst card in the set. Just like the face or something. Wait, Devouring Helium. Devouring Helium? 2 on the red for 2/2. As it enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice any number of creatures and or planeswalkers. If you do, it enters with twice that many +1/+1 counters on it. I see people like really kind of dislike this card, but I was like, this is another way to get rid of your mass, right? 1/1 a mass. So I would say it's at the same level as the what's it called? I feel like it's at the same level as, it's like 130, you know. I would rate it like 130, 140. Or 167? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, the thing is that you really want to have your mass creature on the board to play this, right? So a 4/4 is good enough. 3 mana 4/4, get rid of a 1/1. If you want to produce another 1/1, go for the sacrifice mechanics. Yeah, this is a pretty good card. But other than that, it's a 3 mana 2/2, right? We talked about a 3 mana 2/2 previously, so probably the same level. Dreadhorde Arcanist. 1 red for Zombie Wizard 1/3 trample. Wait, 1/3 trample? Whenever this one attacks, you may cast target instant or sorcery card with converted mana cost less than or equal to its power from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. If that card would be put into your graveyard this turn, exile it instead. Wait, so you can cast sorcery at instant speed? No, sorry. You can cast sorcery at your attack combat phase? Okay. Less than or equal to the power. So you want to buff it, right? You want to proliferate on it. Give it a counter, then proliferate. Then you can do any instant sorcery on combat phase like a jumpstart. I feel like, oh, it's right there. It's right there. I was like, you're not supposed to be like this, man. But why not, right? It's like a builder run card, don't you think? You want to play this, if you see this card, you want a lot of like +1/+1 counters to go with the what is it, the non-creature spell, right? If this is like a non-creature spell that's like do something, then put a +1/+1 counter on it, that would be pretty cool. Or like proliferate on it, that would be pretty cool. So that's probably the your priority. So I mean, in sealed, if you see this card, you want to look for non-creature spells, right? Or you want to look for proliferate and put counter, especially put counter to start with. In draft, I don't think it's a first pick. Yeah. Okay, Dreadhorde Twins, 4 mana 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, amass 2. So it's a 4 mana 2/2 with a +2/+2. Zombie creatures you control have trample. I like this card. This must be much higher. Yeah, much higher. Top 100. So to begin with, it's 2/2 with a +2/+2 for the stats. For 4 stats for 4 drop, that's already good enough, right? And I would love to give my zombie tokens trample. Right? So this is probably the card you want to play amass in a different way, right? You want to really buff your big zombie army. Okay, Finale of Promise. Let's look at this mythic. X 2 red. You may cast up to 1 target instant card and or up to 1 target sorcery card from a graveyard, each with converted mana cost X or less without paying its mana cost. Their mana cost. Okay, so it's like a jumpstart your card. If X is 10 or more, copy each of those spells twice. You may choose new targets for the copies. Are we talking about playing this in an aggressive way or playing in a control-ish way? Both of them is like kind of awkward, don't you think, right? I think for an aggressive way it's kind of better, but could this be the worst finale card in there? Yeah, it's kind of like that, right? I don't know. So it's another. This card does not do crazy stuff by itself. You need other stuff, right? That is the issue. That is the issue. This could be a good first pick if it's a pack 1 pick 1. I may actually pick this, but in sealed I would look into the cards which I can really benefit, right? The non-creature spells. Goblin Assailant, 2-mana 2/2. Do we really need to look at this? Like vanilla cards? Yeah, 228. Goblin Assaulting. It's right next to it in the draft sim. 4-mana 4/1 haste. When it dies, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. You know what? This one I kinda disagree. With draft sim. I feel like this has its usefulness. I think with this whole set, with all the proliferate and the mass theme going on, put a +1/+1 counter to start the proliferate is really, really important. Besides, it's a 4-mana 4/1 haste. It's basically 4 damage, right? 4-mana deal 4 damage, and to do whatever, and you when you put a counter on it. I kind of like this card. I will rate it like higher, not much higher, but definitely higher. I probably will play this. You know, I don't think it's a bad card. Grim Initiate, first strike, 1-mana 1/1. When it dies, amass 1. So it's like, it kind of like the Haunted Witness, right? Without the lifelink, but with first strike. Something like that. I'm not saying it's exactly like that. Haunted Witness can be good because it has lifelink, but yes, but the rating in limited is probably around the same area. Hotfire. 1 in the red, instant. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature or planeswalker. Deals 4 damage to any target. Can we consider this as some kind of final payment? Probably not, right? It deals 4 damage to any target, even going face. So in an aggressive matchup, it's really cool. I wonder if this is like really good in constructed, you know. In limited, I will only cast this on the mass 1/1 to get rid of that 1/1, then produce another 1/1. So it's another sacrifice deck, right? Because if you play a sacrifice deck, you will only amass your zombie army to 1/1. Then you want to gain huge profit from sacrifice a creature card. So it's another build around card. Okay. So if you have the cards like this, you probably would not want the like Dreadhorde Twins or something, you know, because they amass more than 1. Okay, Honor the God Pharaoh. 2 on the red sorcery. As additional cost to cast this spell, discard a card. Draw 2 cards, amass 1. Wait, what? 3 mana, you have to ditch a card to draw 2 cards, then amass 1. I don't know about this amass 1 thing. Could it be that important? It's like, so you see the blue spells 3 mana, draw 2 cards, right? And you do this. Is amass 1 that important? You discard a card, unless you discard a actual land or something. I just feel like people overvalue the mass part sometimes. A mass has its usefulness in very specific scenarios, right? I just mentioned it. You either want to keep the zombie army at 1/1, exactly 1/1, or you want to build it as big as possible with all those Dreadhorde mechanics like trample, flying, and stuff, and with that enchantment, give it lifelink. That's the 2 direction you want to go. But do you really want to sacrifice a card to do this? I highly doubt. Oh boy, here we go, another mythic. So I don't know how to pronounce its name. The raise ball. Oh, so this is the raise ball, huh? 3 and 2 red for 6/6 trample. I love all those gods here because you third from the top. Third from the top. Oh my god, I love this, man. Every single god is like third from the top. We need attacks. You may put a creature card from your hand into the battlefield tapped and attacking. Return a creature to your hand at the beginning of the next end step. Oh my god, if you connect with any like creature card when they enter the battle, ETB, right? ETB, the ETB effect. Ho ho ho, I love it. I can return that card at the beginning of the next end step. Ho ho ho. I'll rate this really high. Really high. God damn. Can I get those cards? Invading Manticore. Manticore? 5 in the red for 4/5. When it enters the battlefield, amass 2. So 6-7 worth of stats. I like this, man. This is much better than vanilla cards. I kind of disagree. This is much better than vanilla cards. I mean, you don't want to play a 6-7. You want to separate it. Amass 2, huh? Yeah, amass 2 is a little bit awkward. If it's like amass 1 with like a 5-6 amass 1, that would be... Is that okay? I don't know. That's better than Watchful Giant. Jaya, right? Jaya? Venerated Fire Mage. If another red source you control would deal damage to permanent and planeswalker, it deals that much damage +1 instead. So it's like spell damage +1. So -2, deal 2 damage to any target. Dude, it costs 5, right? It costs 5, deal double 3? That's yeah, I feel like they rate the planeswalker really high. So you see all those like 5 odd number loyalty counters. After you minus double 2, they become 1. If you don't proliferate them, they just stay there, right? But so it stays there, but the static ability is there. You can use them. You can also sacrifice them to do some crazy stuff, right? So for red, sacrifice them is another way of doing things. But you want to keep this on the board so that you can fully use the static ability to go a little bit aggressive. But how aggressive can we go in limited? Right? How aggressive can we do this? It's a 5 mana. 5 mana, first of all, 5 mana just do 3 on the turn, right? So I don't know. Oh, I would love this. But I would love this. 2 mana, deal 3 damage to target creature square 1. Can we take that? Yeah, definitely. I feel like they're like spell cards is kind of sometimes much better than Planeswalker. It's kind of weird. Krankos, Teen Street Kingpin. 3 mana 1/2. When it attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Then create the number of 1/1 red goblin creature tokens equal to its power. So when it attacks, what will happen? So it's a 2/3 with double 1/1 happening. So for the stats, it's pretty cool, right? For the stats, pretty cool. Yeah, it's right here. So yeah, that probably says it all, right? In limited, sometimes you want to look at their base value. So if you pull it off once, 2/3 and double 1/1 for 3 mana, that's really good. That's 4/5 already. If it survives, that would be even greater, right? It's like a war boss. Museum Tank, 1/2 res for that's a vehicle. Oh, that's the vehicle. Okay. 3/2 trample. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it becomes an artifact creature. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, It becomes an artifact creature and gets +1/+1 until end of turn. And crew 1. I somehow misunderstood the meaning of crew before. But now I look at the what is how they explain crew. Tap any number of creatures you control with total power 1 or more. So crew means power, not the creature, right? That's like convoke. I thought it was convoke. I was like, oh my god, this is so bad. But now power. So even a token can get rid of it. It can operate this, right? So I would say it's around the same level as that submarine thing, you know. I mean, it's definitely better than Perhelion, I feel like. Yeah, definitely better. But I want to see Perhelion. Wait, how do you spell Perhelion? Wait, did I just spell P-A-R? Oh yeah. It's better. Because the Perhelion is too big, you know. Too big. I have to wait till like 8 to do this. I would like a small vehicle, you know. Do good things. But once you, like I said, but once you put it off, Perhelion, it can be really broken, right? I saw somebody playing Perhelion in Constructed. That may work given that you have some big creatures from previous expansion, but I wonder how you managed to pull off in this one. Okay, what's the next one? Nahiri Stoneblades. Nahiri, sorry. Instant up to 2 target creatures each get +2/+0 until end of turn. You know what? I don't know. I don't know about this up to 2 target creatures thing. You know, this gives me a feeling of like the Burn Bright thing, you know. Yeah, it's kind of weird in a combat trick and stuff. Nahi, Dreadhorde Champion. Okay, 4 mana 5/4, trample. When it deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, you may discard any number of cards. If you do, draw that many cards and add that much red. Until end of turn, you don't lose this mana as steps and phases end. Wow. Okay. So first of all, 5/4 trample for a 4-drop. That's already good enough, right? And you can carry the some floating manas till the end of the turn. You can cycle your deck. You can choose how many you want to cycle, right? That's the pure part. I was like, oh, if you deal that much combat damage, you discard that many cards. But this is so much freedom, right? I like this card. Yeah, I like this card a lot. And this ability happens before it dies, right? So if it dies, it still deals combat damage, and you still can do this, and you can do a little bit of ramp even. Oh, I like it. Raging Crunch. 2 on the red for 4/3 cannot attack alone. Cannot attack alone, but it can block, right? What's the point of playing a red card that cannot attack? Alone, I mean, alone. I mean, you can do that because in red, if you play a really aggressive deck, you will always attack with others, right? So it's not that terrible. Besides, it's 3 mana 4/3. It's better than a 4 mana 4/3 vanilla, right? Samuel Sprint. A red. Instant target creature gets +2/+1 against haste until end of turn, square one. Huh? Huh? Target creature gets +2/+1 against haste until end of turn, square one. Is that a combat trick I want? That doesn't even look like a combat trick, you know, right? How do you... how do you play this on your combat phase? Your combat phase, not your opponent's combat phase. It's really weird, right? It's only I mean the haste part. +2/+1 can be combat stuff. It's kind of weird. Second, the Master List. Okay. Whenever a creature attacks you or planeswalker you control, each dragon you control deals 1 damage to that creature. Wow, playing dragon now? Do you have much dragon in this set? Until end of turn, each planeswalker you control becomes a 4/4 red dragon creature against flying. Wow, really? -3, create a +4/+4 red dragon creature token with flying. That's not terrible, you know. But this part is like whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control. This is on his turn, right? But this part you can only activate on your turn, so that's not synergized that well. I just feel like only the -3 is really good. You +1, you double -3, you get the value already, right? 5 mana double 4/4 flying. That's really cool. Okay, what about this? 5 mana, deals 5 damage to target player or planeswalker. This may be one of the rare scenarios where it's not that crazy, right? Wait, the card's not there? Oh, did I spell it wrong? Sorry. Yeah. Wait, why I feel like I seen this card in guilds? The spell Gorger. Weird. What is a weird, by the way? Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on it. That sounds pretty well. I feel like the draft sim really raised the non-creature key card like this lower because it's hard to pull up a non-creature spell to begin with. That's in sealed, but in draft it can be better. Yeah, you see, I feel like in draft this can be a little bit better, especially if you pick a bomb that's like to guide towards the non-creature route, you know. T-Bolt. Alright. The Rakish Investigator. Your opponent cannot gain life. So 3 mana for 5. Loyalty counter. -2, create a 1/1 red devil creature token with when this creature dies, deal 1 damage to any target. So it's like for like Fiend, huh? So 3 mana, create 2 of them, potentially more, and your opponent cannot gain life. This seems like a constructed card, right? If you go like mono red stuff, you don't want your opponent to do like mono white heal or something. I don't even know how, like a lot of healing methods, right? Yeah, I just feel like if I see so the strategy, all of a sudden I feel like for seal, the main strategy for you to do that is you look at how many planeswalkers you have, how you synergize their color together, then you look at if they are the same, if they are cards of the colors you want that support those cards, right? I think that's the order, because planeswalkers are like generally good, basically generally good. So we have to play in a different way. I think this is kind of new for other people as well, because I have definitely never played a planeswalker main deck, right? But so can be our opponents, right? Because this is the first set that features planeswalkers. So many planeswalkers in here. I wonder if people actually play this type of like legendary planeswalker as their commander. T-Bolt's Rager. When it dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. Okay. And +1. Oh wait. 1 the red. It gets +2/+0 until end of turn. +1, +2/+0 until end of turn. This is good, but not that good as. I just feel like it's not as good as the Fiend, I feel like. Well, I don't know why. Oh, it's good? It's better? Because of the +2/+0? Deals 1 damage to any target. And the reason why I like Fiend in my Ragdoll stack is purely because it can synergize with a lot of cards, right? Especially Blade Brand. I guess the reason of this is that you don't require another color, just a red. You can play in any color deck, and the Fiend is like specifically Ragdoll's card. I mean, you can play in Orzhov, but that's all it is, right? That's why I like having my Fiend in my cube. It deals 1 damage to any target, so you can do a good trade, right? So it's like a 2-mana 2/2. And you can spread the 1 damage to any other stuff. So that's actually okay. And you can give it 1 red and become a 4/2 stats. Potentially 3/2 d1 damage. That's okay though. You know what? Come think about it that way. That makes me feel like it's better, right? So this part makes it very flexible. Turret Augur, 3 and a red for 4/3 reach. 4/3 reach. Enters the battlefield. If you control another creature with power 4 greater, it deals 2 damage to each opponent. Why I feel like this is just purely a vanilla card. The reach part is like, okay. Yeah, definitely better than. I mean, it's definitely better than a vanilla card, right? But each opponent, I'll play this in 2-Hit Giant. Whenever I see each opponent, 2-Hit Giant. Oh, that's the last red card. I still like black better, you know. Alright, let's take a look at the green. What is this 1 green 03 beast? Reach. When it enters the battlefield, you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Why is it hand, man? That is so bad, man. It would be crazy if I can do it as a from your graveyard, not the graveyard, from your library. You're just 1 card short all of a sudden, right? Arlene, Voice of the Pack. 4 green for 7 loyalty counter. Each creature you control that's a wolf or werewolf enters the battlefield. Wait, we got werewolf? We're gonna flip the card now? With additional +1/+1 counter on it, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. So it's a 6 mana, you can -2 3 times and create 3/3 wolf creature. You know what? This is what I like about the card, right? You create tokens to protect the Planeswalker. That's what I like. I like this card. That the card can protect itself. That's what I want. I definitely like prioritize picking the Planeswalkers that can protect itself. I don't need to use other resources, you know. Oh, the Woofy, man. It's a 2 green for 3/2. It can be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. This is what I like, you know. This is like Ceratog part. This is like Ceratog, Enraged Ceratog, and Gate Colossus part. Not the not that 2/2 thing that cannot be blocked by 4 greater. What kind of thing is that, man? You're definitely gonna block it with a 2/1. I kinda like the Woofy. I don't care. I like the Woofy. Better than a 3/2. I'll pick this more than 3/2. Okay, what is this, man? Oh my god, Awakening the okay. During the green. So 5 mana instant, put 9 +1/+1 counters on target land you control. It becomes a legendary 0/0 elemental creature with haste named. Okay, it's still a land. Wow, really? Really? But you cannot tap that land, right? So you play as a 6. But it's a 9/9, man. 9/9 land. Can we play the deface again? Wait, not deface. The D. I forgot what the name is, but it's a 9/9. You cannot untap that thing, right? So it's a 6 mana card. It's not a 4 mana card. Band Together. 2 and a green instant up to 2 target creature you control each deal damage equal to their power to another target creature. Oh, I like deal damage instead of fight. Whew. Love that card. Bloom Hulk. 3 and a green for 4/4. Enters the battlefield, proliferate. Wait, 4 mana 4/4 proliferate? That's already good enough, right? Yeah, that's already good enough. Bond of Flourishing. 1 the green. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a permanent card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order you can 3 life. It's Simic symbol. Why is it Simic symbol? I thought it was like Snasnia. Okay. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Reveal a permanent card from among them, put it into your hand. It's like Shimmer Possibility, right? It's like Shimmer Possibility, but with... Oh, I mean, Shimmer you can get a land, but... Or like sorcery and stuff. So, Shimmer definitely can hit, but Bond may not hit. Is that what it's all about? So you probably wouldn't like the second part. You gain 3 life. That's why you want to pick this card, right? If you get some mechanics that synergize with heal. Centaur Nurturer. 3 and a green for 2/4. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. Tap and add one mana of any color. You know, I like green cards having this like add 1 mana of any color thing, you know. So basically, if you play like a multicolor deck, more than 4 or more, you definitely prioritize green, right? That's what I learned from all these Ravnica cards. You gain 3 life. But it's like a 4 mana card, right? You tap this 4 mana card to get. Is that a little bit paying too much? No? It has stats, right? Well, if you really want to cast this splash mana and your opponent run something, you cannot block it anymore. Challenger Troll. 5 mana 6/5. Each creature you control with power 4 or greater cannot be blocked by more than 1 creature. Do we really go that big, you know? Do we really go that big? The stat wise is really good. Upside. Ho. What is this more like? This is like a Sounder Shaman thing, right? Courage in Crisis. I just feel like sometimes if I don't know much about the card, I feel like green is the safest part. Like it's like attrition deck, you know. You just play your stuff and you let your opponent deal with it, right? So that's why you play green, and that's probably the reason why I like green. Yeah. Courage in Crisis. 2 on the green. Sorcery, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, then proliferate. So it's like directly you get a +2/+2, and you can get more stuff. You definitely will get more stuff, right? If you don't have anything else, it's like this is kind of weak, but 3 mana put 2 counters on it. It's a sorcery, man. It is a sorcery. That's the harsh part. If it's an instant, that would be pretty cool. Evolution Sage. Wait, Evolution Sage. When the land enters the battlefield under your control, proliferate. Wow. Okay. Get that card. Get that card. It's not crazily good, but this is one of very few ways you can do multiple proliferate with one single card, right? I'll take that. Finale of Devastation. Oh, you know what? I would love to play this in my commander deck, you know. Search your library or graveyard for a creature card with converting mana cost X or less and put it onto the battlefield. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. Oh, this card is so beautiful, you know. If X is 10 or more, creatures you control get +X/+X. And gain haste until end of turn. Oh, this is so over if I can pull this off. If X is 10 or more, creatures you control get +X/+X. Oh, this is a must-have for my commander deck. And this card is also pretty crazy in what's it called? In what's it called? In limited, right? I mean, it's probably not the best finale because it's too big. Like if you play 7 mana and just, well, you probably will really need to memorize what you have, right? Your deck list probably will think about your biggest creature and just put it out. X and 2 greens. What is the sweet spot for this card? What do you guys think? What is the sweet spot for finale? This finale in limited, in sealed or in draft? Okay. Well, it depends, right? It depends on how you build your deck. I probably will need to look at my other big cards, green cards, right? I'll probably look at all the cards in here and figure out for creatures what they like. Probably a god, right? If I can pull out the god, that would be really good. If it's not, I don't know. This card does not do things by itself. If you can pull up the green god, I think you can only pull out the green god because you pay 2 green here. It's kind of difficult to pull out the other gods. Forced Landing. Okay. 1 green. Instant put target creature flying on the bottom of. So you remove a flyer, but it's on the bottom. It's lit. I think it's kind of. Why I feel like it's kind of better than destroy a flyer. Because it's like exile, right? It's like exile, but not quite exiled. Your opponent can search your library and search the library and still get it. But it's much better than put into the graveyard, right? Because there's much more methods to bring it back from the graveyard. So I kind of like this. Oh my god, are you serious? Forced Landing is that bad? I thought the what's the name? Collision, right? I thought Collision is already good enough. Oh, is it because it's with Colossus? That doesn't make the split card that good, right? But I feel like I guess this is on the same level as the Volley. But Volley can kill 1/1 afterlife tokens as well. So yeah, it's a cyborg card. It's definitely a cyborg card. But the thing is that I would definitely take this as a cyborg card. Put it on 236 out of all the stuff here does not make it a bad card, right? Cyborg cards sometimes are really good. That's what I was trying to say. Giant Growth. Target creature gets plus. Oh, wait, what? 1 mana gets +3/+3. Take that. All right, let's take a look at the Ronas now. Zombie God. I have the original Ronas though. So 3 and 2 greens for 5/5 death touch. When it enters the battlefield, double the power of each other creature you control until the end of turn. They gain vigilance until end of turn. And when it dies, 3rd from the top. 3 from the top, right? 3rd from the top. Like I mentioned that the gods are really good, right? So this is a 5 mana 5/5. So if you have the finale of what is that called? Devastation, 7 mana, bring this out 5/5. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I mean, I really love this card in my commander, but we're talking about limited right now, right? So yeah, you will. I mean, the god is too good, right? The god is too good. When it dies, I put into exile from the battlefield. So I mean, there's only 3 places they can go, right? When it goes to the graveyard, when it goes to the exile, or when it goes back to your hand, right? Or back to the library. Oh, back to the library? That's probably the worst part. Just put it on the bottom, shuffle it back to the library. But that's very few cards could do this, right? So for the gods, they are just like, you can stay there. Every single god is a bomb. Every single god is a bomb. 3rd from the top is too much. Wait. Yeah, every single god is a bomb. The worst god is number 14. Right? There's a god right here. The god Eternals here. The boar god. The god Ronas. Wait, did I miss anything? Oh, the bone 2. Look at all the gods here, man. And the cabinet. Are you serious, man? You don't miss a god. The god is, every single god is a bomb. You see a god, you play that color. Or you just you don't I don't think you even splash that. You just play that color. You splash it only when you're drafting, right? Because in sealed you see this card, you know where to go. Okay, Giant Goo, the Wild Crafter. Look at that cute dog. So 2 on the green for 3. Each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter only has what? Has tap and 1 mana of any color. I like ramping, but I don't like this type of ramping. But the -1 is what the key part is, right? This -1 is where this all goes. Put the +1/+1 counter on target creature. We're not talking about in any other format when the cards synergize with +1/+1 counter. In this set, you just synergize with proliferate, right? And that's all there is. If you have a lot of proliferate, you will love to put the counter first. Because if you don't have a counter, you cannot proliferate. So I would say this card is actually a key card in some yeah, it's a key card in archetype, right? A specific archetype. What's that sound? Cross Stinger. 2 on the green, 2/2 death touch. It's like a noxious thing. 2/2 death touch. I feel like the 3 mana 2/2 death touch happens in Golgari, right? Green and the black. You can see it anyway. Yeah. It's not a good card, but it's playable. Crunch Wrangler. Okay. 2 mana 2/1 trample. Whenever a creature with power 4 greater enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on it. I love this card, you know. Why I feel like I love this card? Yeah, I love this card. If I don't know anything about Wall of the Spark, I will play a attrition deck, like just play green. This is a must-have, right? Oh, come on, man. Don't do that. This is a must-have. I mean, it's kind of awkward if it does it by itself. 2 mana 2/1 trample. The trample part only gets delicious, more and more delicious when you get a counter on it, right? When you get one counter on it, then you proliferate. When we're not talking about put like powerful greater up there, just proliferate, it will get pretty good. Yeah, it's kind of awkward. The toughness is a little bit lower than power, right? Oh, look at that. 4-mana 3/3 trample vigilance. What the hell? If one or more +1/+1 counters will be put on Mogu, that many +1 counters are put on it instead. Trample vigilance. You don't know how powerful that is, okay? You don't know how powerful that is. I will even just play 4-mana 3/3 trample vigilance. I will play any vigilance. New Horizons. I'm just saying 4-mana 3/3 trample vigilance is already good enough. If you put more counters, guys, you cannot put one counter on it. You at least put 2 counters on it every single time. That's like, boom. Okay. New Horizons. Enchant Land. Ugh. Why I sometimes feel like Enchant Land is not what Limited is all about. It's not even what Standard is all about. Moderns could be okay. Commanders could be okay. I don't know. I want games that can drag a little bit. So if Modern's like aggressive environment, it's probably only Commander can do it with this type of cards. When New Horizons enter the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Okay. Enchanted Land has tap a 2-mana of any one color. Why can you tap 2-mana of a 2-mana of any color? Oh wait. Okay, I take that back. I take that back, guys. This card is really good. Is it good because of the +1/+1 counter to start proliferate? Don't tell me that. Add 2-mana of any one color. So that's ramp, right? So I would say that you would just add one of your main color, right? But it's much more than that. The flexible part, you can splash the color. Oh, wait, if you splash the color, this can tap for the double, right? So now you can play double red card or double black card stuff, double white card. Oh, okay. So that makes it good, right? That makes it good. So now you can basically, with this card, you can basically splash any color, because they are very, very rare cards that can do 3 of the same colors, right? But once again, what I want to say is that you really want to get this card first, so that you can play your splash bomb thing, right? But if you in sealed, you would not play this, right? But in draft, you probably will have no choice but to play it sometimes. For example, you're playing like a red, blue easy thing, then all of a sudden you in the third pack, first pick, you got the Ronas, something. Then they have the, oh wait, you can't even do that. Wait, that's a bad example. You can't even do that. You have to put green in first, right? Then you do it. So you splash any other color. Wow, that's why I feel like with green, this color being green, I mean, when this card being green, it's really good if you play like a 5-color deck. But even 5-color deck, you can't even play Bolus. I mean, Bolus is fine, right? Oh, I don't have Gilgate. That's so weird. It's kind of weird. But I would love to try it. I haven't figured out what's really sweet about this card, you know. My current knowledge are pretty limited, so that I cannot get the good idea of Enchant Land, how powerful is Enchant Land. But I'm starting to get a part of the add 2-mana of one color. You can splash cards like 2 rares thing, right? That makes sense. But still, like I mentioned, you need to get this first. So yeah. Nisa who shakes the world. Another Nisa? Show me that. 3 and 2 greens for 5 loyalty counter. Whenever you tap a forest for mana, add an additional... Wow. That sounds... Wait. That sounds okay from a commander though. Put 3 +1/+1 counters on up to 1 target creature or non-creature land you control. What? Wait. Put 3 +1/+1 counters on up to 1 target non-creature land you control. Untap it, it becomes a 0/0 elemental creature with vigilance and haste. That's still... What? Wait, that's a ram already. That's a ram. I mean, you put land into an elemental, you attacked it, it's a vigilance, it has haste, and second main phase you can tap it and get 1 more mana? What the wait, not wait. I'm sorry. Add 2 mana. Wow, Nisa, join me. Join my commander deck. Wait, what is -8? You get an emblem. Oh, whenever I see an emblem, I get excited. Lands you control have indestructible. So, okay. Search your library for any number of forest cards, put them onto the battlefield tapped and shut. Commander, here I come. Oh, this. Oh, Commander, baby. So you look at this card. You heard me mentioning that I want this card in my commander deck, and you heard me said I want this in my commander deck. You know what commander I'm playing, right? You know what commander I'm playing. Nisa's Triumph. Okay, 2 greens. Search your library for up to 2 basic forest cards. If you control Nisa, search your library for 3, up to 3. Review those cards, put them into your hand. Wait, so it's a mana fixing. It's not ramping, it's mana fixing. Is it really necessary you put in the card? Yeah, it's not as good as... But you don't get mana screw, that's for sure. And sometimes you really want to play a big cards for forest, right? So what I'm saying is that this card is good, but you have to debate between, is it really necessary putting as a card? Is there any other cards you want to play, like a decent creature or so, right? I would say if you get a creature that's like tier 5 here, and it's also like good for the situation, you may debate like, oh, I kind of want to get rid of the Triumph. I just put it as a sideboard or something. Paradise Druid, 2 mana 2/1, and it has hexproof as long as it's untapped. Add 1 mana of any color. Wait. Wow, wait. Add 1 mana of any color. You know what? Kind of like a card that's like has the same hexproof power, but at tap just add 1 green for my commander for sure. But here I can do it as well, right? But I just want to limit the second part just to make the card a bit cheaper and get more stats. You know, that's what I kind of like. Because that would be really good for my commander. Yeah, this is totally a good card, right? So you guarantee the ramp. You guarantee the ramp, at least for 1 turn, right? So that's really good. Your opponent doesn't... If you, like sometimes I see people being constructed, you play like Llanowar Elf, and your opponent just shocked there immediately. But this one you guarantee the ramp. So, but it's a 2-drop. So 1, 2, 4. Turn 3 you play 4-drop now? Okay. So yeah, any color is kind of big, you know. There's a lot of things can go. But still it's a 2 mana 2/1. So with this card you can ramp with anything now. This card gets bigger and bigger than I thought, right? You can ramp with any color. Plain White Celebration. Is that the end of the story? 5 and 2 green, sorcery, choose 4. You may choose the same mode more than once. Okay, so this is like a lot of combinations going on, huh? Create a 2/2 citizen creature token that's all colors. Okay. Citizen token. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Proliferate, you can full life. I just feel like, you know, I just feel like every single mode here is like a slightly below 2 mana, and you put them all 4 together 4 times, and you get 7 mana. So value wise, it's like okay, but you get so much flexibility. That makes this card really good, right? Unfortunately, it's a little bit too big for mana. Yeah, a little bit too big for mana. But if I play an attrition deck, this is a must-have. If I play a single green thing. Pollen Bright Druid, 1 the green, 1/1. Huh? When it enters the battlefield, choose 1. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Proliferate. Oh, you know, you see, you start the proliferate, then you proliferate. Yeah, this is the flexible part. You know, I like this card. Yeah. The worm. Wow, 6 mana, 7/6. That doesn't have anything. I don't think that's that good. You know, if I had trample, that would be crazy. Oh wait, not even trample's that crazy, right? I don't know. Return to nature. Wait, imagine this one has vigilance. I think vigilance is much better than trample in some ways, right? Return to nature. 1 the green. Instant choose 1, destroy target artifact, destroy target enchantment, exile target card from a graveyard. This is one of very few destroy target artifact enchantment card you want to main deck, right? Probably. I get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get this out of here, man. This is a main deck card. Wait, 1 and 2 mana instant destroy enchantment artifact. Are you telling me this is not good? What about that red card, man? What about this 4 mana sorcery card? Come on, man, make this card good. Wait, is that all? Oh, Snare Spinner. 1 the green for 1/3 reach. Whenever it blocks a creature with flying, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn. So 2 mana 3/3 blocker, reach blocker. And when it attacks, it's a 1/3. It only gets +2/+0 when it blocks a creature, a flying creature, right? It's not attack, and your opponent blocks with a flyer. Yeah. A 2 mana reach blocker, huh? Just block the 1/1 flyer. I don't know. I mean, you can block a 3 toughness flyer, right? But the only 3 health flyer I'm thinking about is the first strike thing. A steady aim. 1 the green. Untap target creature, it gets +1/+4 against reach until end of turn. That sounds so narrow, you know. It's like a narrower stony strength. Yeah. Storm the Citadel. Until end of turn, creatures you control gets +2/+2 again. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, destroy target artifact or enchantment defending player controls. Oh, you want trample, man. You want trample. It costs 5. Wow. It's a sorcery. You want trample, you want vigilance, you want those things, right? Flyer? I don't know. But how many artifact or enchantment you can destroy, right? All +2/+2. For green, that's valuable, but 5 mana 4/5, Saratog, trample. When it enters the battlefield, other creatures you control against trample until end of turn. I love trample. I don't care what you say. I just love trample. Yeah, I don't care about 163. I just love trample. Give me that. Deviant Champion of the Wilds. 2 and a green for 4 loyalty counter. You may cast creature spells as though they have flash. Wait, I seen this card in... What the hell? I seen this card in my commander deck though. Until your next turn, tap to... Oh wait, not tap. Up to 1 target creature gains Vigilance and Reach. Ah, I love Vigilance, baby. Until your next turn. Wow, Vigilance and Reach. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Exile 1 face down and put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. For as long as it remains exiled, you may look at that card and you may cast it if it's a creature card. Wow. Another freaking... Wait, you may cast it if it's a creature card. Huh, okay. Okay. So this card is... Because this card already makes your creatures have like flash, right? I may actually need to swap this card with my... What's the name of that 4/4 thing? Guys, I need to look at my commander deck, okay? Although the cards are all the cards are not arrived, I could just take a look at them and it was like, I tell you what I was talking about. The Lanowell Elf, of course. We talked about that card. Oh, this card, Yeva, right? Yeva Nature's Herald. So it's a 2 green for 4/4 flash. You may cast green creature cards as though they have flash. Wow, this Vivian's like make all the creature cards flash, right? But it's still castable. Oh, it's a 3-mana Vivian, okay. And it has more abilities. So I may actually swap this one. I may make this one the Yeva a sideboard if I play Vivian. But I was talking about the Ronas, right? Where's my Ronas? Ah shit, my Ronas not here. Whoops. Well, I was saying that you know what commander I was playing, right? Not this one. Where's my commander? Ooh. Can you see what this is? Ooh. Can't believe I'm playing that card, right? Alright. Let's go back and continue. Vivian's Arcbow. Wait, have we checked Vivian in the draft scene? Oh, Vivian's right here. The Arcbow's right here as well. So he's gotta be strong. Let's see how strong it is. Legendary Artifact. Wait, it's an artifact? X and tap, discard a card. Look at the top X cards of your library. Wait, you may put a creature card with converted mana cost. What? Wait, what? Wait, calm down. X, tap, discard a card. Look at the top X cards of your library. You may put a creature card with converted mana cost X or less from among them onto the... Oh wait, why I feel like I should play this card in Commander when I get land flooded. You may put a creature card with converted mana cost X or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your... It's not in the graveyard, it's on the bottom of the library. Wow. Wow. That is a good card. That is a damn good card. Wait, is it that good in limited? I just see so many good cards for my commander deck. This green color, I really need to take extra time because I was thinking about some other formats. Vivian's Grizzly. 2 and a green. 2/3. Okay, 3 green. Look at the top card of the library. If it's a creature or planeswalker card, you may review it, put it into your hand. If you don't put a card into your hand, put it on the bottom of your library. So even if it is a creature card, you have the option to not review it and just put it on the bottom. So it's like a... So what is it like? It's like a scry, right? It's like a better scry. With option to draw to your hand. If it's a creature, reveal it. That's good, but the problem is it costs so much. It's a late game card. Yeah, but it costs so much. I don't want to spend that much just to do that though. Well, I don't mind, right? I don't really mind. I mean, maybe I'm not going to play this in sealed, but in draft, if I give this option in the late draft, I will pick it, right? What scale crocodile? 4 on the green, 5/3 hexproof. This creature cannot be the target of spells and abilities your opponents control. Oh wait, it's just hexproof. I was like, what? 5 mana, 5/3 hexproof. I kinda, you know what? I kinda like hexproof cards with bigger power stats instead of like humongous, right? Oh, that's the last card. Okay, so we skip the multicolor and go to colorless first. Khan. Okay, I don't quite understand the colorless creature and especially the Khan Ugin stuff because I've never played cards like that before. We're gonna look at it closely. Khan, the Great Creator. So it's optional. You can just basically play a colorless deck, right? So 4 mana for a 5 loyalty counter. Activated abilities of artifacts your opponent control cannot be activated. This is so commander cards, man. This is so commander cards. When I play, I just play a very few commanders, but I feel like my opponent just my friend just keep playing at artifacts, man. Keep playing the powerful artifacts. Until your next turn, up to 1 target non-creature artifact becomes an artifact creature with power or toughness, each equal to its converted mana cost. Wait, what? Until your next turn, up to 1 target non-creature artifact. Non-creature artifact? Including itself? Including itself, right? Non-creature artifact. Okay. So it can become for 4/4 until your next turn. But you probably don't want to do that, right? You probably don't want to do that. You may choose an artifact card you own from outside the game. Wait, from outside the game or in exile. Reveal that card and put it into your hand. All sideboard incoming. Or in exile. So whenever I see this type of like outside the game thing, I just feel like this is so constructed. But in sealed, you play best of 3. In draft, you play best of 3, so it's the same thing. So if you play this card, you really need to think about your sideboard, right? Even in exile, is it? Wait, I've never seen a card you can bring cards from exile to your hand. That's wow. Okay, wow. Wow, this card's bad, huh? Oh, is it because it's so difficult to get artifacts in limited? But like I said, this card is broken in Commander, you know. This card may actually change how people play Commanders. I see like people playing a deck that's like 30 artifacts and stuff, and turn 1 Soul Ring, and turn 2 like this like boots and like oh my griefs and oh my god, dude. Things, man. Oh wait, is equipment artifact, right? It is. Come on, man. But it's activate abilities, so equipment's not doing too much anymore, right? But the Soul Ring thing, man. What I was talking about. Ugin, let's go. 6 mana, 4 loyalty counter. Okay, colorless spells you cast cost 2 less to cast. Wait, could it be no matter how powerful a colorless planeswalker can be, it's still not good in limited because of the colorless? +1. Exile the top card if library face down and look at it. Create a 2/2 colorless spirit creature token. When that token leaves the battlefield, put the exile card into it. Okay, let me change things a little bit. The +1 ability is insane, right? Wait, destroy target permanent. That's oh no, wait. This card is good. Sorry, this card is good. Yeah, this card is good. I take that back. This card is really good. Hell yeah, this card is good. This card is so good, it's a bomb. But what I'm saying is that I really want to make full use of the first part of the card, you know. I want to play many colorless spells, so it looks like I'm ramping because I'm playing them cheaper. But this +1/-, oh my god, this card is so broken. So broken. Destroy permanent. Destroy not creature but permanent. That's one or more colors. It's just I mean, any card that's not colorless you can destroy. Whew. Oh, I better calm down. You never see me do this, guys. You never see me do this. that's like so not me, but that's how this card's crazy. Okay, Ugin's Conjurant. X. Ugin's Conjurant enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. If damage will be dealt to it, Y has a +1/+1 counter on it. Prevent that damage and remove that many +1/+1 counters from. At first I thought this card is really bad, you know, because when it takes damage it removes counters. But then I thought about it, was like, you just play this and it's like, you as a blocker, and you can block a really big creature, then you block a small creature, right? So I was like, all of a sudden it's not that terrible. Not that terrible, yeah. Actually, according to this, it's actually quite playable. Oh, because of the +1/+1 counter? I mean, it's really harsh to remove them, but you can proliferate, get them back, so... I don't like proliferate part on this, but what I'm saying is that you use it as a blocker and just block. This is like playing like a 7-mana 7/7 counters. If only you can double those counters, that would be crazy. Yeah. Why I feel like this card is really good in Simic Ascendancy. Simic Ascendancy with Liz Rock? Wait a second. Simic Ascendancy with Liz Rock? Calm down, dude. Okay, lands. Where the lands coming from? Blast Zone. Okay. Blast Zone? Enters the battlefield with a charge counter on it. Okay, 1 charge counter. Tap and 1 mana. Colorless mana. Double X tap. Put X charge counters on it. So you can just basically put unused mana on it, right? 3 and a tap. Sacrifice it. Destroy each non-land permanent with converted mana cost equal to the number. Wait, only equal, not less than? Equal to the number of charge counters on Blast Zone. This is really tricky, you know. I heard people say this card is really good in other formats, but I was wondering like how you managed to do that. Right? How you managed to do that? Do you really want to just like pinpoint your opponents like big, like say big I'm not saying it's like multiple certain mana cost permanents and stuff, you know, non-land permanent, but you cannot destroy 0 charge counter thing because it has. How do you remove charge counter, right? Oh, if there's a way to remove charge counters, you can actually remove tokens, right? But I was saying is that supposedly you want to, on your opponent's end of turn, you tap this to pinpoint the charge counters, and on your main phase, you just sacrifice right away. That's like, wow. Okay. I don't know, man. Wait, what? Stop. Guys, I'm just wondering how you managed to pinpoint that. I would like the parts like less or equal to, but it's not equal to. How's this card that good, man? I mean, for land to remove things, I know it's good, but how can it be this good? Do I really want to consider it great enough? I would just like, instead of picking other cards, I'll pick this. Maybe this card is very valuable, so I'm just gonna pick it in draft. But in sealed, how you do this in sealed? Is there some kind of like mechanics I don't know? I mean, it would be really good if it doesn't tap, right? You just XX then pay 3 tap and just like do instant speed. But it was like, destroy each non-land permanent with converting mana cost equal to the number of charge counters on last zone. How you do this, man? How you do this? It does not kill tokens. It does not. Your opponent will probably play around it. Just play like. I guess it's basically just like pay 3 tap and then like pay 3 tap, destroy a permanent. That's already good enough. 1 permanent. And you have to play around it. Your opponent play around it. Like, it's a weird game, you know. It's a weird game. Emergence zone. Okay, tap colorless. 1 tap, sacrifice it. You may cast spells this turn as though they have flash. What? In late game, it may be crazy, right? Gateway Plaza. This is kind of weird in this set, you know, because we don't have many gates. Gate synergy. But it's still good. Wow, wait, is this rated higher than in Allegiance? That's kind of weird, right? Interplanar Beacon. Whenever you cast a Planeswalker spell, you gain 1 life. Wait, what? You gain 1 life. Tap and 1 okay. Add colorless. 1 tap. Add 2 mana of different colors. Spend this mana only to cast Planeswalker spells. Wait, add 2 mana of different colors. But you can still cast it as a monocolor Planeswalker spell, right? This is better to cast what's it called? Hybrid. So this is actually good. In this set, it's really necessary. I will consider this rate pretty higher. Oh wait, no. Planeswalker man. Oh wait, is it because? I mean, in constructed, you play this. If you play this, you will like a Planeswalker deck. I don't know. I don't know. But it sounds pretty good though. Sounds pretty good. Think about this. Just cast like Bolas. Play like black, and you 1 tap and just cast, add like a red and a blue. Bolas, man. if I had Bolas, I would need this. Yeah. Khan's Bastion. Tap and 1 colorless mana. 4 and a tap proliferate. Wow, this land can proliferate. Rate that high, please. Yes. Wow. Okay. Oh, guys, you know what? We see a lot of lands have very. That's very valuable. Blast Zone, very valuable. Like this freaking thing, valuable. And Bastion, what the hell, man? What is this? Mobilize District. Tap colorless 4. It becomes a 3/3 citizen creature. Vigilance until end of turn. Steal land. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each legendary creature and planeswalker you control. 3/3 citizen creature. In limited, it must be higher than constructed. Oh wait, what shit? Is that the same level of Bastion? Oh, I love, I love, I love, I love. So it's like you would. So even if in late game you draw lands and stuff, this will always be a creature, right? Be a creature, be a creature. So this is not bad. This is not bad. So because we're really playing a having the option to play monocolors, multiple colors, lands like this is can be better than I thought, right? No, previously I was like tap and one manaless color, like colorless manners, like manaless color. Oh my god, colorless mana. I was like, I feel like limit is not the format for those cards, but now I just feel like for this set, even at least for this set, that's really good. That's pretty neat. Okay, are we done with the all the stuff except for multicolor? Wait, I didn't change my. Damn, I forgot to change my title, right?